Starting things off already. Again, slow and steady. Kind of extending across, though, making use of the toxic screen. Texture doesn't find too much. But Sentinel's very aware.
Bang here, just jiggling on the angle, looking down in towards sewer. Smoke goes out from GENG towards C-Link side. Zelsis, though, still tucked to back sight. Sends out the aftershock, fault line going to be dumped as well. There's a couple shock darts. Second in the meantime, snappy on that headshot. Doesn't even give Munchkin the opportunity to start racking them up. Texture, though, answers one back, but will eventually fall. Bang, good to come away with the kill. Paranoia going across. Tripwire going to be cleared here at main. Bang, lurking forward, up into the smoke. Foxy pushes forward, gets spotted, gets taken down. Two players left. Karen and Yeoman now as the smoke dissipates. The reload having to come through. Karen wins out that one fight, but now needs to win 3 more. 5 bullets remaining. Zelsis plays ring around the rosy, gets the kill, and Sentinels start things off with a pistol win.
A little bit more towards the rest of the map, but Zelsis does swap around sides a little bit more over onto A-Link.
Bucky v Judge. And Judge wins. Nothing too shocking there.
Extra way as well.
Bucky will be recovered. Spam out here from Narade. Some minor damage dealt over to Foxy, down to 70.
Right here.
But a Bucky on a non-neon, a little bit more difficult to dig yourself in towards a forward position. So maybe using the smoke and then finding a way into B, but simple enough for Sentinels to spam and watch the angles through.
There's the tap. Reload forced out. Slow creep up from Munchkin, calling off the push here on B.
Trying to get a little bit more space towards the A site. But Zekin is close. John QT recognizing the fact as well.
It's going up.
Gets re-raised, smoke over towards that C connector side, just to try
30
to
seconds left.
continue to put some attention into the B side. Munchkin, though, going on the entry. Lets them know everything that they need to know. Is Zekin swapping over to the Classic, goes sliding down, looks for the kill, and Yeoman gets absolutely decimated. Suddenly, though, he's into a 2v2, and Narrate finds the timing to swing the corner,
10
catching
seconds
Munchkin
left.
completely off guard. TP forward, the plant, needing to be stuck here. Goes through, Paranoia, rushing across, Charon down to 11 HP. Thanks for a pretty easy finish here. Sen, though, make sure that they recover all the expensive weaponry. We'll dump the Judge, grab the Outlaw, get the defuse.
But still, could be a successful thrifty for GENG. I mean, maybe not towards the round conversion, but managing to take that many guns away from Sentinels should cement, you know, enough of an advantage in towards.
And clear there. Oh, Charon able to find a headshot. Narrate going to be taken down, but Charon does suffer an immense amount of damage. Back to 10. Spank pushing around, trying to see if he can get any straight connections here. Munchkin in the meantime, not noticing Zekin in this forward position. Down in towards sewer. Goes for the reload. Oh, there's the push out. Zekin able to get the better of him. Tries to go on the exit, but Texture does manage to swoop through. Finds that kill. Keeps him in with a man advantage. QT now just sending out a shot. Back pedals, goes for a quick little jiggle. Will have to back away. She decides to play in towards sewers.
Does confirm at least that the hit is very much so going towards A. So backs off to avoid the utility, but numbers not quite favoring them. If anything, just the fact that Karen is low, maybe they can get a bit more positioning.
Karen's the one
with
going for the plant. Taps it though. Second shock dart coming through. Karen able to dance around them.
30 seconds left.
Play now in. Foxy watching behind. Bang. Sending out some shots. Tucks for now. Lets the turret take contact. His flashes start flying out from heaven. Foxy's job right now really is just to continue this dance here with Bang, trying to keep him occupied, but Bang wins out the fight. 3v3 now. Zenobo gets spotted. Paranoia flying through. Texture able to find one. Yeoman getting the other. Now all down to Bang. Both players corralled into the corner. It's going to be Yeoman able to win up. Get GENG. Okay. Well, Yeoman just spraying across, finds the kill. Second dead off the rip. I was going to say, I heard an Ares in the mix, but When I looked at Yeoman, there was a Phantom in his hands.
And now susceptible to it. I think the Ares was there to try to actually pull off the wallbang, recognizing the A lobby plays, but now
Drone from John Beauty spotting out multitude of players. Relay bolt going across. Paranoia comes up. It's going to force the wall. Chanel starting to inch his way forward once again. 2 players, however, over towards Sewer. Hill comes across. Max able to find another, but Yeoman now with 3, and Zelsis, last one alive. Corralled in, manages to fight back. Only down to 2. Flash flies out, drone up over the top, immediately going to be cleared.
does have a flash.
Spot planted.
Zelsis was absolutely farming on bind. Can he pull himself out of this situation? It's just a hair off.
So difficult. Oh, the utility on the side of Yeoman as well.
Fault line at the ready. Dart into the smoke to try to spot. Pulse won't connect, but Charon now just pulling back, working his way up towards heaven. Another smoke thrown here in Zelsis' face. Even just the kills he would be satisfied with, but won't be given the opportunity. It's going to be another spam. Something tells me they learned.
No one's found. We do have ultimates on the side of GENG, though. A little bit on Sentinels' side as well. Second is the one watching for this little toxic screen that Munchkin often places up. But doesn't see anything as time goes by. It's going to be the drone instead that he hears.
The drone leading the way. Does get the tag. They're just having to back away. Well, just goes back in for a quick little peek. Uses his armor as well as 15 health. Just making sure that the spot hadn't been double stacked.
But also playing far back. But now the smoke, so that should be the call to rotate from Sentinels. Unless it's some kind of a potential fake from GENG, but even more utility now, so that should cement it.
Seems like there's now pretty convinced about this being on the A site. Rotations come through, drone try to lead the way, texture. 6 around, eats that dart, then decides to pull away. Gets himself out towards safety. Starts flying from John QT, not really going to be connecting on anybody. Bang though, with his paranoia, might be able to get 2 for 1. Drop down in from second. Rushes, managing to find Munchkin, takes him out. Zelsis able to get Foxy 9 as well as the trade comes in. Onto the Neon. Yeoman, however, the Hunter's Fury comes up with 1. Texture turns back for a 3rd. GENG will take
The ultimates, maybe the overdrive play.
Economy's in a good spot, but John does get taken down. Munchkin with the outlaw in hand, just gonna try to bully the weakened economy here. Only Zekin with full armor.
Bit of a recon towards the seaside as well. Doesn't spot anything, but it does pull out the smoke from Bang. So they're all just tucked away instead of hoping that GENG kind of walks into them. But GENG just paying them so much respect on the other side, watching and waiting. And if you're in GENG, you're thinking maybe that 1 kill into A pulled some rotations over. You don't know about anything inside of B or Garage.
Kill on A, maybe suspecting that it's going to be a reinforced position. We know that it's not. GENG will just go ahead and make the right choice.
It's a good guess, right? Informed decisions, and they use the drone to really check and clear it out, because if time passed, you might be thinking maybe they rotated off as well. So now going into face check, carefully slicing the pie. Nothing's found. Spike's planted. It's going to be up to Sentinels to retake.
30 seconds
Do
left.
they invest their ultimates for this?
Not without at least a couple kills. Texture, maybe getting ahead of himself though. Goes pushing forward. Weapon on the floor, so Yeoman has to work his way up. Try to keep that protected. Now backs off. More likely to be grabbed, and it looks like off the back of that kill here on the Texture. Yes, they will pull the trigger. The Rolling Thunder going to go crashing across. Overdrive popped here from second count. Dropping down, trying desperately to align that crosshair, but he cannot. Zelsis gets Munchkin with the aftershock, and now suddenly Foxy 9 flushed out of the smoke. Zen will pull it off.
Talk about a comeback mechanic. With those in towards A, and there's that smoke challenge, a toxic screen.
Camera set up. Hearing the toggle there. GENG opting to back away.
Sentinels also needing to play extremely safe in this round because of the 4 ultimates from GENG.
Quite a bit to invest. Imagine it's a big part of Solo's game plan while trying to utilize the timeout called by Sentinels, but I would also imagine telling Texture not to overheat and go sprinting out of a smoke. Probably part of the other thing that he was saying. Shock Dart takes out the trip. It's obviously a very shallow lockdown here, so it's not going to be able to find anybody, and immediately Texture's going to be taken down as he pops the overdrive. Zelsis, however, will get traded. Second now, gone. Bang, swinging on the corner. Find one, Showman will get dropped, but Munchkin quickly replies. 2v3, the pit invested. GENG very much want to take away this round.
Drone.
It's the reveal. Hart takes him down so very low, and I don't think Munchkin even knew that it was coming at him. Huge elimination there for John QT. Now the pit gone. Everything falling to Foxy and Charon. Time ticking. Getting away here from Sen.
One enemy remaining.
Coming through down to 6
Last player
HP.
standing.
John QT has the kills,
Concentrate, Sova.
has the time.
Even on the initiator role, just being able to play around his teammate, play around the corner. Good G. Trying to explore mid a little bit more this time.
Economy.
There.
It's been wonky to say the least here for GENG. Tripwire set up on the left side.
Zelsis.
Zelsis just gonna be spamming away, similar to what we were seeing him do earlier with the Bulldog. Runs out of bullets, has to go for the reload. And in the meantime, Spike does get planted. Ooh. Texture looking to hold the door, hold the smoke. Judge in hand.
So this forces Sentinels' hand. They're working against time. Paranoia buys even more time as well. And that's GENG's game plan.
For the fall line, but they've actually pulled off the angles a little bit here. Texture ending up getting stunned. It's going to be him with the Judge, able to find one. Zelsis will trade it back. And then holding up close. Charon holds on the opposite side, upgrades the weapon. Munchkin trying to trade it back, but eventually does fall. Time, however, not going to be there for them. They have to scatter and get themselves out to safety. This is Foxy9. Oh.
Quick hits in from Texture.
He is committing. And it's all a bit of a ruse here. He's just trying to draw attention towards his A site. Worked for a brief little bit.
TP.
TP into the back. Charon over by the spawn. Ping's coming down. As they're going to look to try to face over here, but Texture now eliminated. Charon in a pretty dire spot. Flushed out, taken down. Munchkin able to find a rate. C-site open, but man advantage is there for GENG. Munchkin trying to push up, get aggressive. But the drone starts leading its way into the smoke. Foxy can only find one. There's the ping reveal, there's the kill. So now it's all on Yeoman. Has the flank. Won't take him very long to try to suss this out. Can't even get the first. Second up on Plat, sees him out of the peripheral vision. And that is going to be Sentinels reestablishing a one-round lead.
I mean, in the beginning of it, if you were Sentinels, you're also kind of around where GENG's working with slightly worse weapons.
Spam through. Connections there. Texture wheeled away at down to 70. Gets themselves forward into the side cam. Still set up there for Narrate. Getting ready to come in.
Wait for everyone to get into position.
Take flight.
Gotta watch out for potential lurks as well, but Foxy9 hasn't done any of that so far, so Sentinels might not expect it.
Oh, pushes out of the smoke, gets the instant headshot, dips. Very much end up being a critical kill here for GENG to try to take the round into Thrifty.
And could be another round where they just continue to buy time away from the spike.
Texture's just absolutely eating everything thrown at him at the moment here. Zekin swoops into the site, comes up with two. Munchkin trying to just line up the headshot, cannot make it happen. Nanoswarm being popped, but Foxy managing to gun down three, but he cannot stop the... Two more rounds to be played out here. Everybody avoiding that A side of the map here. Four-man stack up from Sentinels. Expecting some more pressure over there.
Sentinels has already pushed up A, so they can deduce enough on the other side of this toxic screen. Straight back into B, and John QT was prepared to continue shooting through. Still, though, gotta watch out for C. Sentinels needing to be quick.
Wire comes through, Narrate here on the side. Paranoia connecting, toggles over to the camera, gets some vision. Pushes out as the fault line connects, and Narrate looks to tear them all asunder. Gets himself 2 eliminations. Yeoman, Foxy9 both taken down before Munchkin can finally quell him. Spike is planted, but once again, it is Sen in such an advantageous spot. Second walking in slowly. Texture, his back turned, peeking in towards the window. Now dead. Second strikes, Karon trying to hold the line here. The slide forward, he's behind the box, but Zekin has sussed it out. It all falls down to Munchkin. 1 kill coming through, and Zekin has the perfect timing. Swoops in. 3K here for him. Sentinels now up to 7.
Thunder as well to retake.
Toxin screen down.
So maybe some potential fakes to force or bait some of these heavy utilities out from Sentinels. It instantly goes through, but lo and behold.
Be used, but again, it's, the shallow position. Find orb over towards connector. Second, swinging on the corner there for a brief little moment. As Narrate spammed out and Heaven down to 9 HP. Site is taken for the moment. Munchkin with the plant will be able to get that pit online. See if John is going to be able to flush him out once again. Hunter's Fury here from Yeoman to go ahead and start things off. Looking for a target, but everybody's just bunched up into Heaven. Rolling Thunder now at the ready. Crashes across, gets the hit. Texture down here in hell. Second down to 1 HP, will eventually fall. Foxy able to punch on QT, but Bang & Cells is answering back with kills of their own. And however, able to find the opposing Omen. Cells is getting ready for the drop. Nearly getting the transfer. Puts it now into a 1v1. Shots flying through, but Munchkin is able to keep himself alive. GENG.
Stay alive. Sentinels. Oh.
Second catching a glimpse there.
Pushing. What the?
Yeah, he and Texture just going to go their separate ways. Tiny bit of damage pushed out.
I have the spike.
Now Sentinels assessing what they want to do. Triple creep up towards long A. Spike starts rotating back across towards C. Turrets there for contact. Foxy
Revealing area.
with the Sheriff. Look to try to shut them down, and Karon as well, joining in right around the corner. But nothing spotted.
And that's kind of just what you would do given the initial exchange, but backing towards A. Curtain drops, and Zekin's now found himself in a little bit of an unfortunate position unless Munchkin puts the wall back up. But as time passes by now, Sentinels just routing back in, betting on the fact that A side is where we want to go. Set up for the executes.
Fault line at the ready. Paranoia as well in the back pocket here. Fault line goes across. Relay bolt, I believe, connecting, but the Paranoia will actually save him off. But there's the ping reveal, and it's going to be Texture taken down. Diving in front of the bullet here, bailing out Yeoman, who is able to find one, but then eventually will get taken out. Foxy, Karon still on the rotate. A couple players tagged up, but 2x the numbers right now in favor of Sentinels.
It's tough to break it out of Heaven. Got to check graffiti as well from Karen's side.
Here's the cam. Gives away his position. Karon pushing forward, able to find one. The right click going across, but now Foxy has been taken out. It's the lion's share of the firepower. He's not ready for the reposition here from Zekin. Swoops it around the back. Both
around the toxic screen this time.
Oh, Yeoman already taking quite a bit of damage. Sheriff shots will connect on to Zekin. Down to 62, but they got the kill that they were looking for. And now they immediately start to back off.
Good enough of a pickup. Karon will retrieve the Sheriff, but the rest of the team, I mean, needing to control the map again. Toxic screen set up now, but it's simply enough for Sentinels off of that one pick that it forces GENG to spread themselves thin across the map. Going for a simple execute on either side, and it should be enough, but they still keep some players on the other side of this smoke.
Suspecting a player in the cubby. Smoke now falling. Narrate able to find one, looks for the second. Can't quite pick it up. Back away before Bang can swoop into the rescue. But now, not much more pressure here on Foxy9. Finds the first, gets himself in towards backside. Oh, catches the timing on his health as well. He's trying to just set up for John QT with that flash. And Texture just stripes in and takes his bloody head off. Unbelievable from Gen.
So now economy flipped upside down. GENG looking very comfortable. Sentinels, some half buys. Second on the rifle.
Yeah, John QT here with that Guardian as well. All right, trying to fish for that alarm bot, but backs away. Foxy now in position, showing respect. Wanting to really risk it too much here.
This again still is tough to really break through, no matter which side you want to go. As long as Munchkin's alive, looking to get a little bit decayed. So looking for some kind of pick somewhere before they really commit. But otherwise, keeping Foxy9 tucked in towards Garage, the rest of the team headed back in towards the A site.
Oh man, eating quite a bit of damage there, Guardian. Wrecking the HP bar down to 59. Shock dart up and over the top, not going to find a hit. The orb take though, John now just one away from having the Hunter's Fury, and Narrate maybe thinking that they'd give it up, they'd backed away. As Munchkin somehow takes out second. Had him stunned. Munchkin finds the headshot and puts him down. GENG not wanting to allow for another Thrifty to come through. Foxy on the reposition. Here behind the box, swoops out, finds one. With the help of Munchkin, we'll get rid of John QT, and it's good. And the fact that it ends up being a flawless as well. To just further bank up the economy here. Fantastic for GENG, but that a little bit less so. Charon taken down, Zells is able to claim it there with the Stinger at a range. Foxy once again trying to see if he can catch somebody over at the door. Well, Texture starts inching his way up into window. You can see the sightlines though. Sentinels very well aware of how much space they've conceded.
They definitely don't know anything about Texture. So if Texture times his push just right.
Oh, he hears the drone. I think he's wary about kind of punch coming through, but so yeah, just waits for the drone to expire, and as soon as John gets off the wall, manages to take him down. No man in the corner. Regen shield, eating that snake bite a bit. As now he opens up, looks for the second kill, and he finds it moments before his death. The lineup comes in. Munchkin.
These smokes, the double controller setup of GENG.
Outlaw at the ready. Entry. Working his way up towards Garage. Texture. Well, he'll take that shot to the face, but it doesn't matter too much because Munchkin is standing tall. 3 quick kills there in the Garage. Shattering the hopes here of Sentinels.
Oh,
regaining the lead. Zils is now on the run. Munchkin, however, is already repositioned. Texture upgraded to an operator. He's just not allowing for Zeka to play the game.
And that's now just a lot more presence being made known. I mean, I imagine you don't really want to challenge back again into A.
I mean, how are you meant to entry? The fast lanes, the relay bolts, all of it just taken away. Paranoia, an afterthought there from Karen. Opts not to send it out.
You're right, at the very least trying to keep them closer towards B. Sentinels looking for some kind of a gap somewhere, maybe in towards Garage to spot a lone anchor.
There's a gap, Foxy ends up falling. Rolling Thunder online here for Zelsis.
I know exactly.
Gonna be the fault line to start though. Into the Nero step. Hit comes up, cutting off that Garage access. So Sentinel's gonna go ahead, double back, maybe look over towards his A side. Paranoia gets invested. Texture though, quick to sprint. Joins in here, reinforcing Yeoman's position. Sen, they're actually gonna try their luck because that pit is about to drop.
Shadows traveling.
Down it goes, but back into B. Sentinels.
Rolling Thunder goes out, but no one there to receive the stuns. Texture now, overdrive popped. C site going to be the target. 13 seconds remaining. Slide in. Texture. Look at the try to knock them down. Celsius eventually finds the kill, but it's Munchkin in garage once more. Spotting him out, swinging the corner, doesn't win versus Celsius. The plant comes in. 2v2. Sun onto Yeoman, but still finds the headshot. They know exactly where Celsius is. They just can't quite get him out from behind the box. So Karen will close the gap and stick a shorty in his face. The fuse now to come through is GENG are going to hit double digits.
The shorty. Yeoman was just so sharp on that, despite getting stunned up. Heavy invest.
Munchkin continuing, looking to try to just catch them by surprise. He's very much conditioned them to continuously operate away from that window. Foxy, however, about to be under quite a bit of pressure. Cameron not going to be able to get the catch, but has been spotted. Alarmbot at the ready. Has a drone. Spots out second. The shot from Texture not going to connect. Keeps himself alive here for the moment.
So a bit of pressure towards A, but also in towards Garage. And Garage is where it might be a bit of a weak point as long as Foxy9 is pushed back. That's the idea from Sentinels now, but it's not quite safe enough for them to really go on through. They don't quite have the smokes to, block off Garage window, for example. Trying to sell a bit of a fake.
And fast lane going through. Feeling the fake out. Working decently well here, but Foxy
My ultimate is
will identify Narrate, able to identify the spike. Shut them down, and now Second trying to get out. Eventually gets caught by Texture all the same. Munchkin now pushing forward.
Whoa.
John QT pulling back around the corner.
30 seconds
Missing
left.
each other here. What does the call end up being? I mean, the cash right now, basically non-existent with 20 seconds. They're just gonna have to stay sat here. Go for the save. So the question becomes, how badly does GENG want to hunt?
Maybe not too much.
10 seconds left.
Two players about to be cash capped, and Celsius isn't super close to his ultimate, but seems like they will just allow them to go ahead and survive this round. But GENG now just 2 steps away from taking.
Back in towards that A presence again. And it might keep a player or two from GENG on towards A, but really needing to send something, send multiple players, an overwhelming force to take down Foxy9.
Hi, I'm pissed.
So not going to be able to go deep enough there. Foxy, quick little peek out, paranoia, not going to connect. Sen just pump the brakes. Celsius in the meantime trying to bring that spike up to the site. Foxy dancing in the corner. Bang will be able to claim the kill before the Hunter's Fury can. So now looking for the TP, but no, Bang gonna be taken down as soon as he goes with the pop on it. From across the map, the impact from Yeoman is absolutely felt. They're right now pushing forward, but Munchkin hasn't lined up. Celsius and John QT now the last one standing to try to stop GENG from getting up to map point. Fault line gonna be dodged. Karen swinging around the side. The ping reveal comes through and Celsius goes down.
30 seconds left.
John with just 24 HP. Not a hope in the world here in this round. He will fall and GENG will get themselves up to 12.
I'm out of here.
I don't know if it's enough to overwhelm GENG on the A defenses.
Get back, Karen though, same position, playing up on top of the box, and this is not something that we see very often. Very much a solo queue strategy. And a second, with peek in, trying to see who all comes spraying here. See what the angles are gonna look like. It's okay, Foxy trying to dip the hell out, cannot. Second able to chase him down. That means that lockdown not going to be a part of the equation for this round.
Cover going out.
Munchkin in the side ahead of them. It's tucked away. Sentinels are just going to go ahead and start drifting back out of the garage.
Still not too bad, though. The fact that they were able to pull the attention away to then slide in to shoot into Foxy9's back, leaving Narrate in on a bit of a lurk. The rest of the team now looking to execute through.
Oh, quick check there, but didn't quite identify Narrate's position, so Munchkin ends up falling. Karen here at backside, swooping out, able to find one, looks for the second, gets it. Gives the rest of the team a fighting chance, but Texture still making his way over, up in hand.
Still quite good damage. Now, no more smokes available.
Spike planted.
As soon as this one dissipates, Texture might be able to look for some angles.
Last player
Shot pop,
standing.
narrate, able to find the headshot. All just down to Yeoman. Eats a bit of a high-low setup here around the corner. Narrate with 3. Will keep Sentinels in.
Looking to explore other parts of the map too.
There's a bit of snowball potential here for the side of Sentinels, though. Zealous is one away from having that rolling thunder. Get themselves access to the site, get that spike planted. The post plant should be doable. Narrate taking a shot over here towards Texture, who will just back away from the angle. Taron trying to get himself into the site. Does get stunned up for a brief moment, but there's the snake bite down at his feet. He's trying to force Celsius out into the open. The Rolling Thunder is going to be used aggressively, but now his back is exposed. And he ends up getting taken down. Drone not going to be able to spot too much, but now the lockdown forces them completely out of sight lines.
Needing to play around window now, just to
Into the
watch the
way.
spike, but narrate.
Fuse getting ready to get started here, you would think, but so far, no.
Whoa.
Munchkin, playing off what? Ping reveal. Finds John Cutie. Now, the Fuse being held. Narrate storming his way forward into the site. Comes up with 2 quick ones. Mural theft thrown in time. Ticking as Bang gives him the same treatment.
Last player standing.
Munchkin, he'll take 1 down, but he cannot get himself over for that defuse. Sentinels will scrape by with a round victory. 2 more to go for overtime.
Yeah, but 1 at the hands of narrate as well. I mean,
Economy from Gen G is not in a good spot if they lose this round. Going into their last match point, Economy would not be looking very good.
hence the all-in and maybe the off now just to read.
Going for the hit. No man dancing around the box. The slide forward second. Not even taking that much damage. Is able to find the elimination. Munchkin, however, flushes him out of health. Narrate swinging around the side of the cyber cage. Finds 1, finds 2. Johnny gets Foxy 9. And suddenly, it is only Texture. With only an operator. And 4 players on the opposite side. If they want any ounce of firepower going into the final round before OT, he's going to have to try to save this thing.
All the way towards the back of defender spawn. Just a little bit unfortunate for Gen G with a read. Even though it's information being gathered from Texture as he pushed all the way out, but
Clipped by the stun. They're chasing, encroaching on his position. Finds the first. Rotating around the back. John Cutie here in the C site. Texture scoped it for a moment, but then loses out on it. Gen G will be able to put net to this map. Shock dart with a deep bounce. Gotta find any kind of connection there, but Yeoman does end up getting tagged up a bit. Slides back. Dart doesn't reveal much of anything that they didn't already know. Just getting nearby. Drone chasing forward. Is he gonna be able to get the pit up is gonna be the question here. As Texture tries to hold the line of Sewers, but he cannot. Bang takes him down, jump out of the corner second. Very low, ends up falling here to that shorty. Hit coming out just from the link side and maybe try to escort them forward. Half of the plant, Karen chasing the judge. It absolutely wreak havoc with these reduced HP bars. Shoulder to shoulder there with Celsius. Pushes out, finds 2 of them, but Bang! On for an ace to take it into OT. Looks a pop and Munchkin strikes from below. 13-11, Gen G lets them get close. But they do not let them extend this map.